Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77 and I'm back on FoolCraft. I know it's been a little while and I do apologize for that. I had a massive cold over the weekend. When I normally would do a big recording, I couldn't do anything. I'm still a little bit stuffed up, so you'll, if you will, please forgive me. I'm still working out on getting better. But I thought I could get a little bit of recording done today, so I'm doing that now. While I was sick, I had an evening where I spent about an hour. Tried to do a stream. It was very slow. My brain wasn't working right. And during that, I did do something over here with trying to set up some chicken nesting pens so that we could do powering the system. And I even put my lava that I had collected in and did that. And that's about it. We didn't do a lot. But I tried to get more power. And as you can see, my lava bit thing is empty. This system is offline. I don't even have power right now to run this. So this system needs more power, and I got to get a better sustainable system. So I can't even go in here and see anything in my inventory, which is not good. So I'll have to go find some coal or go get some more lava or do something like that. So yeah, we're back. One of the things I want to try to do today, I do want to try to get chickens here. See if my goal here was to get coal chickens, and I believe in here we have some coal chicken eggs. That's interesting. It looks like someone's been here and sorted out stuff. Not sure who's been here. Possibly Pause Player 10 was online and that sort of thing. So we're going to work on the chicken stuff in... Wait a minute. I didn't put that there. For Tinker Hermitron. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This, I don't know who this is from. This might be from Kent, I would imagine. Diamonds and gold and ender pearls. We have some iron and pulsating iron, vibrant alloy, glowstone. Lots of lava eggs and 2 lava chickens. You know what? If we have 2 lava chicken eggs, I can breed those up and make this bank be all lava chickens, and we'll change these out for the magmatic generators. So I'm going to do that, I think. So this has just changed just now. Looks like a warp stone. Get well soon by Kent. Yes. Let's go take a look. Do we open this up? Dear Sick Tinker, here on some items to help speed up the process to start making videos again. Being a few days behind the YouTube curve might be something you are not looking forward to. I know you don't mind the grind. These are all the things in small quantities. Oops, did I do the wrong thing there? Let's see here. Page 1 of 2. That you would soon get otherwise. It's like a FoolCraft booster pack. Like magic, but blockier. By the way, you can move the waypoint thing anywhere. It's yours. Get well soon. Waypoint thing. Did we get a waypoint thing? I don't see a waypoint thing. Ah, there it is. Okay. Well, cool. That's excellent. Thank you, Kent. I appreciate it. Also in the stream, now that I see this, we also made this as a terrain lighter. And what you do is... you make the terrain lighter, you fill it up with torches in here, and then you put some fuel source in here, and when you activate it, it starts lighting up the terrain automatically for you, placing torches where it needs to go. So that's kind of cool, and I'll probably will dump more torches into that later. So let me start right now by getting ready to get rid of these chickens here and start getting some lava chickens and reconfiguring this, okay? Because my system is so out of power, I really have to reconfigure it to make it function a little bit better. And so I had to take it apart. Now, this is going to make it difficult because it had all my items in it. So we're going to try to do this quickly. What I'm going to do is these are all going to be for lava chickens. So you can see I have the 2 lava chickens here. They're ready to go. I'm going to put these 2 over in some of these bins here so we get their eggs. Otherwise, the rest of them are going to go here. Now, this system is basically anything that's not a lava egg will go into here, which is the trash can. You can see on this part right here. Let's see if I can get into it. I'm hitting the wrong spot. There we go. The lava egg is blacklisted. It means lava eggs will not go through here, which means I have to go somewhere else. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to make a fluid tank so we can store the lava. If you go to fluid tank, it takes iron and iron bars. I believe I have those in my inventory, and I'm cooking up what little I have of glass. So if I make this here, there we go. At least we got 1 fluid tank. And I'm going to put that right back here. And there we go. Now, in here, I do have, I believe I have some conduit. I have 1 conduit left. This is all I need. This will go into here like that. And this is insert. And it should be pretty much ready to go. So that should bring the lava into there from the chickens once they get done. Now from there, we're going to have to take the output of that, the fluid, into the generators. And we have one of those over here. This is the magmatic generator. So this will go into here, okay? And what we need to do is we need to basically say, configure this on, let's see if I can turn this a little bit. On this side is pushing it out, okay? So there we go, and it'll go into here. This will generate power, and this will be generated into the capacitor system, which I need to get next. Where are my capacitors? Okay, put those right here. And this, we were going to have it go into here like that, okay? So there's our capacitors. And then basically right next to that, we're going to do the rest of our storage system that we needed. And it may go around this corner. I may expand out this corner. I don't know. But I'm going to try to get this working a little bit further to at least get this power part functioning. And then we'll reset up the storage system. So let me get this a little bit further, and I'll be back. So I decided to put in this here, the energy acceptor, right next to the capacitor bank, and kind of corner it around here to get the storage system up and running. And it's working. And you can see I'm still gaining power, so I'm not wasting any power, and this should work for a while. We should be good to go, and I can access my storage. So we're back up and running, although it's very limited at this point. One of the things I want to do here is I want to increase the fluid reservoir, and I want to increase the power generation and the capacitor storage for my system, so I have less chance of doing that. I also, these two chickens, they hatched. I want to put them over here in this bank of places so that they can make more. But I got to get rid of these guys, and we're trying to make some cold chickens too. Really start the whole chicken thing. And my goal here is we're going to make a chicken breeding area shortly. So I think I'm just going to start that in just a couple seconds. Let me see about trying to get some more of these lava chickens and get this thing self-sufficient so we're ready to go. So that's the next step. I've been slowly gaining lava chickens, and I've expanded out the system here and more generators, and we have more capacitors now. We have a capacity of 2 million RF, which is really fantastic. But we're getting close to maxing that out. What I really want to do is I want to get a 25 million capacitor. One of those would last me so long, and that's a good start to do this. So let's look what's needed for that. Well, we need a vibrant crystal. Let's see what that takes. That takes that system right there. I wonder if I can make that right now. Vibrant crystal. It's right there. I do have enough for that. Okay, so that's easy. Excellent. Okay, let's see here. Vibrant capacitor bank. Now we're going to need electrical steel. How do you make electrical steel? You got to have chickens, of course, or you can make, let's see. In a sag mill, you take iron, coal powder, and silicon. I know how to get silicon, and we can get iron and coal dust. So let me make a bunch of electrical steel next. Pulverized coal or coal dust. And you get coal dust. Do you get coal dust from a sag mill? If you put coal in there, does it pulverize it down? I wonder. Let me just check this out and see. I don't know. It looks like it does work. Okay. So we're going to get some coal dust here. Excellent. So let me do about half of this stack, and then I will make up some electrical steel. To make the electrical steel, I believe it said we need to have iron, this coal dust that we just made, and some silicon. And is it working? Yes, it is. It's very slow, but this will make some electrical steel for us. That's pretty good. Now, I think I can I have a capacitor that I have built. I thought. Well, let's make one. Let's make a basic one here. We need more gold. Okay. Let's see. Do I have gold? I think I have some gold here. No gold in here, probably. There we have some. Let me clear this out. Let's make some of that. Okay, and now let's make a capacitor. I believe this will speed it up a little bit. It looks like it is going a little bit faster. Not a lot, but a little bit. But now we're getting our electrical steel. So let's see what else do we need here. So we're going to make the capacitor. It's the vibrant capacitor. Right here. We know we're going to make these here, and we have this already done. So now we have to make octadic capacitors. And it looks like it takes vibrant alloy. We have that. We have glowstone. That's easy. So we need to make double layer capacitors. And double layer capacitors take basic capacitors. So we're going to need a bunch of those. Some coal powder, which we know how to get that. And we have energetic alloy, which looks like we use the alloy smelter with gold, which we have. So we should be able to make all this. Let me get to work on getting all the materials and building out this capacitor. I think I have enough for the vibrant capacitor. Let's see. So the vibrant capacitor takes electrical steel. It takes those octadic capacitors and a vibrant crystal. And we have all of that. There we go. We have a 25 million capacitor bank. Now I'm going to put it right here. So just for a second, I'm going to take this out. And there we have no power in our system. It'll probably depower in a second. But I'm going to put the vibrant capacitor bank right there. Okay. And basically it's pouring over. We had some extra power stored up in here. That's fine. Put this one right here on top of it. I'll put another one on top of that. Where'd it go? Did I put it behind it? I did. Didn't mean to do that. Let's just do it this way. No, let's do it this way. No, not like that. Man, I'm just having a lot of trouble today. There we go. Okay. So anyway, this should balance out. And you can see I've got 3 magma generators that are shoving power into the capacitor system. So we should have a total of about 27 million RF, which should be plenty. You can see here the reservoir of lava is all filled up. And the chickens, there's lava eggs waiting. So this system is backed up here. It's all backed up here, so everything looks really good. This system is going into the top here, and this is filling downward and filling across. So it'll fill down and across at the same time. This one, if it gets anything, will fill down and across, and this one will fill down and across. Okay? So this is looking really, really good. I have power. I don't have to worry about power for a while. This should be really good. Now, as soon as these other 3 chickens will hatch, we'll put them in here, and they'll be good to go. So the next step, we're going to start working on the chicken coop, chicken hatchery area that I want to build. Back in the back corner of the base area, I really want to make a structure, like a little enclosure, where I can have the chickens that I'm generating, where I can store the chickens in a chest, and I also want to have a place where the nest where they can come out. So what I'm thinking about is having some sort of wall. Let me see if I can kind of do this here. Some sort of wall, like this kind of a system, looking like kind of like this, maybe a little longer on this side too. Probably should go evenly. Okay, and then this will be like a fenced in area, and then along these walls would be where the chickens have nesting pens where they can hatch. Okay, if that makes any sense. So then I can make a fence out here, and it should be okay. I think that's what I want to do, but I want this to be a solid wall so that I can go around and just do what I need to do with making these chickens. And we'll get a whole big reservoir of chickens inside of a big chest over here, like a colossal 3x3 chest, and we'll have it'll be a little more explanatory once I get it done. You'll see. So let me see if I can start to get this structure done here. I have a crafting table out here so I can make things that I need. Like I want to make some fence, and I can never remember the fence one, so I'm going to go like this, and this will be obviously will be backwards because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I got it right. Okay. Hey, don't do that. Okay, so we have that there. Let's say we have to put a piece of dirt there, but we'll go out this way. Okay. And so this area will be for all the chickens to be created, everything we want to do with chickens will be inside this little pen area. Now I'm going to make probably go up a little bit and make it an overhang so it's got like a roof. That's the idea that I want to do. So let's see, what else can we do here with this? Well, I want to go up some more, so let me just kind of like a temporary staircase here. Okay, so now we're up on this wall. Let's go up a little bit more. Okay, and we'll do this the hard way, but this will work. And we'll get this going pretty good here. I don't know what I want to do for a roof. I'm not very good at decorating, as you know. My viewers always know that I'm very bad at decorating. Let me get rid of this piece here. Okay. So there's kind of like the chicken area. I'll probably put a piece of carpet over here so I can get in, and then a vacuum chest to gather up any drops that happen to be there. And then we can put that in the storage system. So what I want to do is I want to start to get a system where I can put like a chest here in the center, and all of the items are being dropped into that. So let me go and get the materials for the next step, and we'll do that. Here's the idea I have so far. Now I know I'm using hoppers instead of some of the other materials that you would have in this pack. I found sometimes that the Ender IO conduits are a little bit unreliable, and I don't need to do any filtering or anything, so I thought I'll just use hoppers. They're pretty easy to do. So basically all these hopper lines from all 4 sides will end up in this chest. Okay, so we're going to have banks of 2 here. So I have spots for a total of 8 pairs of chickens so they can do breeding and that sort of thing so we can get them up and running. I'm going to put over here beside here a 3x3 colossal chest, which will store the chicken drops in an organized fashion, similar to the way King Whalen did in the first season. That will be over here. And then I'll have little nests and that thing out here so I can breed up the little eggs and then bring them up in here. I still need to make a roof, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But that's the general idea for this chicken pen area. Let me go and get some of the nesting pens set up here, and let's see if I can get some stuff going on with this, okay? All right, I think this area is about done for now. Let me take a screenshot really quick here. Let's do that. So here, do this and take the screenshot. I always forget to take the screenshot to make the thumbnails. So at least I did that this time. Basically what I have here is I took in the log chickens and the flint chickens, and they are making their drops for now. And we're going to add more of these pens. I haven't harvested the wheat to go and do that and make the pens. And I can do that in a little while. I'm making 2 more lava chicken eggs, and I'm going to put those into nets. Now here's what I'm going to make for my basic storage here is I'm going to have a net, 2 nets, so I have 2 of them captured. I want to have a stack of their 10, 10, 10 eggs, and I want to have a stack of whatever their drop is, okay? And we're going to do that for each type. So there might be log chickens here, and flint chickens, and bone white chickens, and everything like that. So this chest will store all of the chicken drops and things that I need in case I need to. What if all my lava chickens get destroyed? I have backups of at least 2 chickens ready to go and their eggs. So this will be my kind of like my repository backup of chicken items. So that's pretty good. So now there's one more thing I want to do, and I'm going to see if I can even do it. Let me go and check, and I'll be right back. The last thing I really want to do here is I want to make an ore doubler or an ore increaser. It's not double like 2 to 1. It actually makes a little bit more than 2 from what I've done in my testing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put down first. This is a sag mill, okay, and you saw that power conduit there. I had run from over here, so it should be getting some power. It does. And then we're going to have on top of that, we're going to have an alloy smelter, okay? Now these devices have to go back into this system, and that's what I'm going to work on next. See, this already should have power, or should have already access to it, I would think, but maybe not. So I'm going to run a conduit in the back here, okay? So we're going to need an importer and an exporter for that. So if we make the ME import bus, you can see it takes annihilation core, all of that. Do we have most of that? We don't have a sticky piston. Oh, I thought I would have had a sticky piston. Probably don't have any pistons either. Okay, we got that. And then we'll get this. Here we go. There we go. And now we're going to have an import. Okay, that imports into, remember, importing into the system that you're going into, the ME system. So that's going to be coming off of the alloy smelter. Now we need an export, which will be exporting out of the ME system into the sag mill. So an exporter, what does it take? It's going to take a piston, which we know we don't have one. Make that really quick. There we go. And we will do this right here, and we have the exporter. Excellent, okay? And we're going to put that into here. Now, the exporter right now only has 1 slot, so let's pick an ore that we have a lot of just so we can see here. I know, like, for instance, aluminum is an ore. Copper is one we can choose. I don't have any iron, I don't think, at the moment. That's what I would choose normally, but I think I already put that into the smeltery. So we'll just choose copper as an example. Okay, so I'm going to say bring in any copper ores. Okay, and there we go. Put that back. Now we're going to need those the pipes that we have here. This is I keep forgetting it. It's the glass conduit, so it's a flux cable, which we have a bunch of here. Okay, so this will go from in our system here. Okay, and that should be ready to go. Now see, this already kicked off. See how it's already working? Now we're going to configure this so that its output is push up to there. And then this takes those pieces, and I already have like 1 capacitor on it, and this one will say configure this so that the back of it is push. So you can see it already makes copper, and it's going to be adding to our copper reserves. And this will just function always, making a little bit more ore as it goes. So it's doubling our capacity of ores. Now, if I can work on making these capacitor cards, I think I need 2 of these. I can then add different types of ores to this. So that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, so let's look at that really quick. Capacity cards. It looks like this. Capacity cards just takes Certus quartz. We have plenty of that. A basic card. Now this is where it's going to get tricky, and I probably won't be able to do this right away because of this, is we're going to have the calculation processor. And the calculation processor, if you remember, is the printed one, and the printed one takes the pure. And I don't have a way to make pures right now, and I know I don't have any of those. So we're going to just go with this system as is right now. I can always just tweak this a little bit and take this out and put it in a different material, and it will double the ores. But it seems like it's working, and it's working pretty well. See, that went left already? So if I make some capacitors here, I can make this process a lot faster. So there you go. I think that worked out really well. Let's recap what happened today. I revamped this area to work, instead of coal, to work with lava chickens so that we can get lava. And I redid the power system, so we have fluid tanks. So lava drops from here, go into fluid tanks go into the magma generators, which take the lava and make it into energy. We also made a 25 million RF capacitor, so we have about 27 million total of energy capacitance, which is really great, and it's still going up. We have already 8 million in there, so we're good to go. I relocated the ME system for our storage, which is over here. I created this ore doubler just a couple seconds ago, as you saw. And then I also out here, I worked on this, and I created our little old chicken area, which I'll be working on some more, probably in a live stream. And I plan on live streaming tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern. So if you get online and you want to watch, it's twitch.tv/Tinker77live, and we'll have a lot of fun. So I think that's all I have time for today. If you like this video, please click that like button. I can't stress how important those likes are. The more likes I get, the more YouTube suggests my videos to others, and that really helps me out a lot. If you have any comments, please put them in the comment section. And if you'd like to be notified of videos that I do produce, please subscribe to this channel. If you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the little bell icon. That lets you get all the notifications instead of sporadically getting them. So, I am Tinker77. I want to thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.